Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, and I hope you guys have a great happy new year as well. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus placements in Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So please be sure to check your positions in your natal chart or astrological chart. Please also bear in mind this is a general timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you stumble upon this reading, it may have the answers you seek at that moment in time in your life. Please also bear in mind that this is a reading for the collective, okay? So this isn't going to resonate with every single one of you, so take what resonates, leave out anything that does not. And it might be worth checking your rising, your moon and your Venus, and checking out some of the other videos also as well, if needed, to gain further clarity. Also, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate the support, you guys. Much love to you all, and thank you so much once again. And for anybody who does want a private reading, you can find my link down below in the description box, and it will take you to my business Facebook page, and I'll be happy to answer any questions and inquiries that you have. Excuse me. Right, let's get into it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay. So let's check your recent past energies. Spirit, recent past energies, please, for Taurus. Wow. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, wow. Okay. Taurus. Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn zodiac signs here, okay? In the recent past, there are some things that you have really struggled to let go of, but you've been trying. Overall energy, there's certain things that no longer served you, and you have been struggling to let go of past energies as well, previous connections you may have had with people. It seems like you've gone through this. It's been tough. I'm picking up on that. It's been quite a tough ride for you. You've got the Hermit card in the reverse position, which is Virgo zodiac sign, okay? So coming out of your shell, no longer blaming yourself for, you know, the poor actions of others or what other people have inflicted. You're not blaming yourself. You've kind of gone within. You've started to release certain energies. You also have wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups in the upright position. Some of you may have been dealing with Virgo energy also, because I've done a reading just a minute ago which was quite similar to this, to be fair, for the recent past energies. But it could also be that the whole collective may be picking up on this as well, as there is energetic changes. So you may have been dealing with someone who has Virgo in their chart, or you may have some Virgo in your chart as well. It all depends on the people you're dealing with, and obviously the placements of their zodiacs within the planets. But this is emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, okay, with the Nine of Cups here. So something's coming in terms of your wishes, whether it's you focusing on your own goals, focusing on your wish fulfillment, or you being made an offer with something, whether it's a promotion, a job offer, a love offer. There is some form of satisfaction here. It could even be satisfaction, what I am picking up for some of you, satisfaction of knowing that not everything was your fault and not everything was your burden to carry, in terms of any trauma or projections that may have been inflicted upon you in the past. You have released it. It's been a struggle, but you've come out of the illusion now. So you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies here, coming out of the illusion, coming out of the vortex, the matrix, and seeing things for what they truly were in the recent past as well, knowing that not every single option is good for you, and seeing a situation for exactly how it is and not how you want it to be. So it's having the ability to see through things rather than seeing something and making excuses for people. It's being observant and being in the present and taking things at face value for what they are, and deciding, do you know what, this is not for me anymore. I'm now starting to realise that I've been in this bubble and this person's never going to change, or this situation's never going to change if I don't change, or if I don't change how I respond to things. Let's get some clarification. Great work, Taurus. This hasn't been easy for you. That I do know. I am certain of. This has not been an easy journey for you for the recent past energies. A lot of purging. And one more time. Okay, Spirit, tell me why the Hermit card is in reverse, please. Tell me what the Nine of Cups is here, please. Wow. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Five of Wands. Okay, wow. Okay. So, it seems like to me you've got the Nine of Pentacles right at the bottom of the deck here after shuffling. So, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Zodiac signs. There are energies here of realization of codependency here. So some of you may have realized you may have been codependent on external relationships, materialistic things, job, status, you know, status quo. There is quite, it's like you've had this realization because you've done this internal work. And what is really beautiful about this, Taurus, okay, is that you have the Eight of Cups, which means returning home, but returning home back to yourself, finding home within, the journey of home back to finding yourself again after a long period of time of feeling possibly lost. You also have the Two of Cups in the reverse, so a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy showing up here in the recent past energy. Two of Cups in the reverse position. Some of you are realizing you don't need to be in a relationship to have emotional fulfillment. So you're starting to work on your own emotional happiness and your own fulfillment, and realizing that if you're not in a relationship, or you're not, if you don't have a big group of friends, or if you're not liked by people, that doesn't matter, because you don't need people to validate your worth. Happiness comes from within, and emotional fulfillment starts with you. This is your realization. This is your wake-up call. This has not been easy for you. For a lot of you who are, you know, spiritually awakened and ascending to fifth dimensional consciousness, which is happening quite all over the globe at the moment, for some of you this I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's more easy when you're in a conscious state of understanding what's going on with yourself internally and spiritually. For those who are still in the third dimension and only see the physical reality, and aren't very much into the mystical wonders of life and hidden truths. For some of you, it may have been difficult, you know, to re-find yourself and re-find that happiness and not really know the changes you're going through. You're no longer having conflict and chaos. Five of Wands in the reverse position. You don't have the energy to act out, okay? So the recent past, you stopped fighting, you put down your wand. You stopped fighting what was against you, because you realize you don't have to fight. You don't have to choose something that's not choosing you, and that's a realization in itself. Stop choosing things and people that are not choosing you. But I feel like you've come to that realization now. So you've come out of the illusion, the daydream. You've realized that not everybody has your best interest at heart. And you have no desire for drama, chaos, or conflict, because it's emotionally draining. So you're it's like you're almost focusing on your own personal growth in the recent past energies. Let's get your current energies and see what comes out. What are the current energies for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Spirit. Current energies, please, for Taurus. Wow. Yeah, some of you may have been dealing with someone with a Virgo energy, or someone who's got Virgo in their chart. This is very similar to the Virgo reading. Spirit, why is recent past? Oh wow, that went flying across the room. Wow. Spirit, give me another card, please. Okay, wow. You have the Hierophant in the reverse position. Taurus, this is you here, okay? Some of you might be feeling like the black sheep in the family, feeling very isolated, feeling judged by your family, possibly, or friends, especially if you've embarked on a new path, a new venture. If you've had a spiritual awakening, you may be feeling, disconnected from people that you once were in alignment with, and that's only because you're ascending. So I just want to make you aware of that, because this can be classed as a lack of traditional family values, not fitting in with what society classes as the norm. And it's a 5 here, so it does indicate a change in cycle for you in your current situation. Some of you are definitely going through breakups, not necessarily breakups in love, doesn't have to be love, but whatever is not serving you is certainly being moved. This is the wrath of God. Whatever your beliefs are, whether you believe in the universe, the creator, Allah, God, whatever your beliefs, this is the wrath of God clearing pathways for you, destroying and crumbling things that are no longer serving you. It's almost like it's telling them to get out of your way, because it's like you've made this choice to do self-inventory, and when you make that choice to go on a journey and seek wisdom within and find your true self and find your purpose, find your passion, reignite that spark within you again, be prepared for things to be moved out of your way, because you are ascending, you are consciously making that shift and that choice to do better, to be better, to ascend to the best version of yourself. You also have the Magician card here, which is Master Manifestor, co-creating your reality. But in order to do that, you need to create energy space. So energy space is being created for you for things to come and fall away. So you may be disconnected you might be falling out with family members right now. You might be feeling disconnected from your family. You might be falling out with friends you've been friends with for years. You might have broken up from a relationship because you just feel like you're not getting the emotional support and what you need at the moment from a person. So whatever is not serving you, it is being moved. This is the wrath of God, or divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. Something magical is happening here, and although it might seem like your world is falling apart and crumbling at the moment, there is something massive in store for you. That's confirmation from Spirit. I heard that loud and clear as well. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, tell me why the Tower card is here, please. Let's confirm this Tower card. Yeah. Page of Cups. Tell me why the 2 of Cups is here, please. Temperance. Tell me why the Magician card is here, please, Spirit. What? Honestly. Okay. So you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. This is very, very similar, I must admit, to the Virgo reading. It's almost like this is switch. I'm reading 2 different stories from 2 different sides. But Ace of Cups in the reverse position, okay? So it seems like you've gone through this emotional outpour. You have been drained physically, mentally, emotionally, and now it's time to refill your cup, okay? It's time for your cup to be refilled. So you can't pour from an empty cup. You can only do that when your cup runneth over. So to clarify the Tower, you have the Page of Cups here, okay? Page of Cups, broken promises here. And they're not even good promises. They're not big gestures to start with. Broken emotional promises. Someone who says they're going to do little things but lets you down. Somebody who maybe picks on you or makes sarcastic remarks and puts you down in like a jokey way. But there's some truth behind jokes. When people try and put you down about how you view the world, your beliefs, things like that, there's some truth behind jokes. So listen carefully to what people say to you when they're supposedly joking around, because they're not joking. There's truth in words that are spoken out loudly, and this is very, very immature energy. This is any childish energy, any baby souls, they're literally being removed from your life. Any immature energy that's trying to steal from you, codependency energy, or anyone that's trying to basically anyone who's an energy vampire is being removed. Somebody who is not sticking to their word, somebody who is not their actions are not following up with their words, they're getting removed. Why? Because there's a lack of balance and harmony within your relationships with people, and that's not necessarily due to you. It just means that you're outgrowing, And sometimes, although it can be seen as a negative thing when we lose friends and people fall away from us, it can also, you can choose to see the beauty in that, because it means if people are falling away from you, then you are growing. It means you are outgrowing people, and there's nothing wrong with outgrowing people. It doesn't mean that you don't have to love people anymore and you don't have to care about them, but you can love people from afar. You might decide that you want to find your emotional happiness in your career, or you want to start studying the cosmos, and you want to start surrounding yourself with more positive energy and spiritual people, whatever your desires are. But in order for that to happen, the ones that are no longer in alignment with you have to fall back. So there's a lack of balance here. This is Sagittarius energy, okay? So it's in reverse with the Temperance card. So there's a lack of balance within relationships and connections. It doesn't have to be just love. So the Two of Cups is showing up twice here as well. You also have the Sun card, okay? So whatever you're manifesting, remember what I said, it's going to be big. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. You're manifesting your own happiness. You're manifesting nothing but joy, love, light, and positivity. And if that's what you're consciously choosing, and you're around negative energies that make you feel any different, you're not going to want to be around them anyway. So you might get complaints, oh, you don't text me anymore, you don't call me anymore, you don't want to hang out with us anymore. No, because you're negative. I'm trying to be positive, love and light, and I'm trying to raise my vibration, and you're just bringing my energy down. You could be absorbing other people's energy around you. So, you know, whatever, as I said, whatever's not in alignment with you has to fall back. It has to fall away. Now let's get some cards for your immediate future and see what comes out. Spirit, tell me about the immediate future, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please. Energies. Wow. Okay. Energies, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. You have the Devil card in reverse, breaking away toxic ties. You see how this person is chained to this person here? This is a Capricorn zodiac sign, but this is also known as, in the upright position, trauma bonding, obsessive, codependency, compulsive behaviours. In reverse, you're breaking away from toxic energy. Now, you do have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, which means broken promises, okay? Broken promises from people. It's almost like there's a halt. There might be a period where you might feel stagnant, because this is stagnation, feeling like you're not moving forward. This could also be you making a commitment to yourself to slowly work on your progress. And I am hearing the word dark night of the soul. So this might be something that you may be embarking on, Taurus, okay? We do go through transitions of dark night of the soul when we go through evolutionary process. When we start to ascend, you know, we go into our cocoon, we earn our wings. It's, you know, everything connects. If you look at it that aspect, everything, you know, like just as a seed, it has to be planted and buried and withstand the storm and the rain and the sun in order to grow and to blossom. So we are just the same. We go into darkness, we learn, we bring light to our darkness, we evolve, we grow, we experience more lessons come to us, we learn, we grow, we evolve. Life is forever changing. You have the Strength card in the reverse position. So this is a Leo zodiac sign, okay? So some of you may be feeling insecure or have have insecurity issues because you feel like you're going through a transition in your life where you haven't quite evolved into your new self, and it's like you're in limbo, so you're in the in-between from what I'm seeing. So strength and courage is needed, because there is insecurity issues here going through the dark night of the soul. Although you're making a commitment to yourself, it can be a very lonely and painful process, but it is something that we must do. Learning to sit with ourselves, be in our own company, quieting our minds, sitting in solitude. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing here, because there is time for rejuvenation and healing. So for some of you, you may be spending a lot of time at home, laying in bed, watching films, listening to meditation. This is meditation, healing and rejuvenation, laying down your swords and just trying to find your inner peace. whether that's going on nature walks, hiking, whatever it is that you need to do, studying new courses, just switching, shutting yourself off from the world so that you can figure out who you are again. This is all a part of the transformation process also. So, let's get some clarification. Spirit, tell me why the Knight of Pentacles is here, please. Why is the Knight? Page of Wands in the reverse position. Strength. Why is the Strength card in the reverse, please, Spirit? Five of Swords. No more conflict, that's for sure. Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords? Why is the Four of Swords here? Five of Pentacles, yeah, okay. Hard work, research and determination, okay? Some of you might be studying quantum physics, sacred geometry, the occult, alchemist. Take what resonates with you. Studying astrology, the cosmos, law of attraction, but there's deep shadow work here. Studying, figuring out who you are, numerology, finding out your life path number, things like that. All of these things contribute to finding out who you are. Now, Page of Wands in the reverse position, okay, so you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Zodiac sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, making a promise to yourself, but also listening to that voice within, definitely going through the dark night of the soul. It seems like your ego, this is quite a little, if you look at this boy's face here, it's quite cheeky. And it's like, oh, I've got a message, but it's almost like this. I see this as the voice in your head, okay? So you're going to be battling with shredding your ego, okay, for some of you. Not all of you, but this is like an ego shred. Because after energies are being cleared, we then are forced to face our ego and our triggers. So if something triggers us, how we respond and stuff, seeking validation, there's a lot combined in here that it's going to be an ego shred where we are forced to face our egos and listen to that voice and what belongs to us and what does not. The Strength card in the reverse position. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who's a Leo, which could cause insecure, like, as I said, I do see slight insecurity issues. This could be from childhood trauma or wounds, or just feeling lost in general, feeling like you've been abandoned and then second guessing yourself. But also with the Five of Swords in the reverse position, you don't have the energy to fight with anybody anymore. You don't have the energy for conflict or drama. Be careful, because there may be, you may be feeling insecure because people may be talking about you or trying to stitch you up through gossip or, other people talking to you. Try not to let other people's opinions consume you. That's my advice. Try not to let what other people say about you affect your progress, because you're doing really well, Taurus, and I'm seeing this here. But this is going to be a huge challenge for you. Okay, as I said, this is the wrath of God, and this is a huge universal challenge for you stepping into your higher version of yourself. You are going to be coming out of the cold. Okay, meditation, healing, rejuvenation. Five of Pentacles, coming out of the cold and enlightenment here. Things coming to light. But you're going to be receiving wisdom, but you must master how to be still. You must learn how to master to quieten your mind. Okay, how can you receive a message from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your internal wisdom, or messages from God or the Creator, if you have not learned to be still? If you have not quietened your mind? Where do you think epiphany moments come from, or inspirations of ideas? It's usually when the mind is still, it's calm, it's quiet. And then all of a sudden you get a burst of inspiration, or an aha moment, or an epiphany, or some form of clarity from out of nowhere. So it is really important to be the observer of your thoughts and not allow your thoughts to consume you. Observe the thoughts, don't let them consume you. Just be still, watch the thoughts come into the mind, or pay attention to the thoughts that come into the mind and allow them to leave as well. Definitely a lot of research happening here. This is deep shadow work here. This is deep research and soul searching. You're going on a journey. And this is beautiful, because this is all part of your growth. And trust me, you are going to come out better for this. That I do know. Let's get a card for my Moonology deck and see what comes out for you. Spirit, what is the best advice at this time for Taurus, please? In the your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So this is from my indication and what I'm getting from this as well, right? Get serious about what you want and what you desire. Apply that feeling as if it's happening right now and start putting in practical plans to make your dreams come true. Focus on you, because nobody else is going to do it for you but you, Taurus. If you want better friendships, then you need to set healthy boundaries. Otherwise, other people are going to walk all over you. If you want better, healthy relationships, then you need to set healthy boundaries in terms of your relationships, like romantic relationships. Then you have to raise the bar. You've got to raise the bar for your own self-love, because if you settle for less, you are not going to be happy. Nobody is ever happy settling. People settle out of fear, but it doesn't bring fulfillment. So, full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. Here, this is where the Master Magician comes into play. This card suggests that this is where you are now. Current situation, the Master Magician. Weaving a bit of magic and being practical about what it is you want to do moving forward. So, you need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, which is what I just explained. Getting serious about what you want, envision it, apply the feeling, setting loving boundaries. Here, the Master Magician once again, and this is where it's saying you currently are at this moment in time. So, but you need to balance that. So by imagining it, expecting it and welcoming it, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. So this isn't about envisioning it and then it magically fall into your lap. This is you envisioning it, applying that feeling as if you've got it now. That new job, how does it feel that you've got it now? That promotion, that new friendship where someone's, you just click with that person. That new romantic partner, whatever it is that your heart's desires, you can bring it into fruition and manifest it, but you have to be a vibrational frequency matched to what you desire. Everything is energy and vibrational frequency. If you are not feeling, if you're not feeling happy and you are not in a state of blissfulness and peace and wonderment and awe, then you're not going to receive it. If you're in energies of, I'm not good enough, I feel really down and depressed, everyone's left me, I don't know what to do now, I'm stuck in limbo, that's all downward spiral feeling. And I'm not saying don't ever suppress your emotions. Feel through your pain, release it, but also recognize, pay attention to your feelings. If you can choose a better thought to give you a better feeling, then things will start changing more rapidly for you, because you hold the power, you have the key. So carrying on from this, this isn't about wishing on a moon or hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points of how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're experiencing and therefore attracting. The attune to the moon message for this card is: write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you as a person. Additional meanings for this card: laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Be honest with yourself. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Now what it means is, when you chase money, if you're chasing after money but you're not following your passion, then you are not fulfilled, which means that you will probably end up in a job that you absolutely hate. You've got the money, that's great, but it's not bringing your emotional fulfillment on a soul level. When you follow your passion and something that ignites that spark within you, it amplifies your energy because you're doing something you love, and love is the highest vibrational frequency in the entire universe. So, jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. So this is really asking you to step into your power here, okay? Because it seems like you've played about with it, you've found yourself, you're getting rid of the toxic energies, but also it's not just about getting rid of the toxic energies, it's also about getting rid of what is toxic within us also. We all are very much capable of being negative and toxic at times. We possess that within us. Everybody does. I don't care what anybody says. We all have the ability to be negative and toxic. But we also have the ability to change that by self-awareness and control of oneself. Okay, Taurus, so that would be my advice for you, is start focusing on your manifestation. Pay attention to your feelings and how you're feeling. If you don't like the way you're feeling, choose another thought. Find your happy place, envision it, and then, like, think of a happy memory. Get into that happy feeling, that vibration, and then switch your thought to what you want to manifest. That is another manifestation technique that I use, and it is quite helpful. So Taurus, that is all I have for you, my lovelies. I really hope that this has resonated with you. I hope this has given you guidance and clarity. If anybody needs any advice, comment down below. I'll be happy to give you some guidance. If you want to know more about shadow work, healing, things like that, just drop a comment down below. And also comment below, let me know if this has resonated with you guys, if you've been going through this as well. It'd be really great to hear your feedback. And I will be back for another reading next week sometime. Okay, Taurus, that is it for now.